You see, poverty in Africa today is not by chance. It is by design. And it's often very common for us to look at Africa and wonder why Africa is so rich naturally, yet we are so poor. These are my reasons why I think it's by design. Number one is resource exploitation. The West keeps Africa extremely poor so that they can have access to our natural resources. And they don't want to pay us fair prices for this. So keeping us poor means they will pay us pennies on the dollar for our resources. Imagine a scenario if Africa was able to process our own natural resources and sell them in the world market at the right prices. This will not be good for any country out of Africa. Number two is cheap labor. When they come with these, there are companies that they want to exploit these resources in Africa. They don't pay the labor force for this. They give us nothing for the time we give them in these their companies. They know this and they know we cannot say no. Why? Because we are extremely poor and we need to survive. Number three reason is political influence and control. Keeping our countries extremely poor means our governments are weak. For a government to be strong, it needs to be rich. If a government is not rich, it cannot be strong. So whatever economic deals they slap on the table, our governments will sign it because they are very weak. That is another reason that they keep Africa very poor. And it's all of them. East, West, all of them. These reasons are why I think that the African salvation will not be coming from China or from Russia or from Western countries or from America. The African salvation will have to be internal. We will have to start making some of these economic deals that just benefit us, even just 20% or 30%. Then over time, slowly we start building our economies from scratch. Another important reason that I almost left out is market control. Imagine how many goods China is flooding Africa with every year. Just imagine a scenario if Africa was able to be a production powerhouse where we produce everything we need in Africa and we don't depend on these people for anything. That will cut them out 1.2 billion people. That's a very big market. Africa is a very big market. So they need us to stay poor so we can depend on them so that they can come and flood our markets with their cheap products. We're going to have to start changing the way we approach these economic deals, even though I know it would really affect our governments. But we're going to have to start doing that.